Hello and happy Saturday to all you beautiful people out there in the YouTube world. Welcome to Simon's Trading Channel. My name's Simon, and every day I do a Bitcoin price action analysis because I love it so much, and hopefully you will too. Before we get into it, I must say that I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't take this as financial advice. I am actually a medical doctor who's decided to start doing some trading over the last few years. And that's how I've ended up here on the wonderful world of YouTube. I've already drawn on a couple of lines because this is actually the third take of this video because I'm clearly need to get I need to have some sort of script or something written down because this is all freestyle. I don't think about really what I'm going to do before I start doing it. Maybe that'll change as I get a bit more experience. But right now, I just look at the price section and talk to you guys. The crazy thing is that on the weekly chart, it's looking like, unless Bitcoin does something monumental over the weekend, and as I'm sure you're aware, weekend price action can cause breakouts, but generally it's a range game. So unless it does do something funky in the next 1 day, 8 hours, taking us into Sunday night, then it looks like Bitcoin will remain within pretty much $1,000 range. No, sorry, a $2,000 range from 41.3 up to 40, say 3.8. I'm just doing it on the top of the closures and the bottom of the candles there. The range is the wicks are way more important for the lower time frames, and now you'll see why I've drawn on another couple of lines when we come down to the the time frames that should be more interesting, but at the moment they're not even that interesting. So let's just dodge straight down to the hourly, and what you'll notice is that the blue lines, remember, were the weekly support resistance lines or the closures of the candles. And there should be three if we look hard. Yes, there are. So what's significant about that is that those lines clearly act as quite strong support and resistance because they're on a weekly time frame compared to the areas in between them, which have less strength. I've also drawn a little one on here. Since I did a video yesterday, nothing has happened, even on the hourly time frame. There was a handy candle down, which gave us a nice range, and that I've put a little line in there at around about 42.5 with the top at 43.5. So it's basically $1,000 range here. As you can see, Bitcoin's going sideways in it. Based on that, and these are just, all I talk in terms of logic. I haven't mentioned one indicator yet, and I'm sort of doing that on purpose at the moment because there's something exciting brewing in the background, and it's me and two of my friends are putting together some back-tested trade indicators that can make your life so much easier and take out all of the thought process involved in this crazy world of trading. But at the moment, it's still a secret, so don't tell anyone. Anyway, until that occurs, you'll just see me talking about logical price areas and then what I do to take trades sort of within these areas. So it's the same as yesterday, which is kind of annoying. But what I'll do, which is a bit different to yesterday, is I'll just be a cool guy and I'll draw on a couple of diagonal lines as well. The reason for the diagonal lines is so simple, man. There's nothing complicated about it. All you're doing is having established some support resistance lines on from the higher time frames. So these are strong support resistance lines because they're from the weekly. You then just want an idea of what price does in between them. And as you can see, the price made lower highs and lower lows through this segment. You could draw a channel on whatever. I'm just drawing a line on the highs because then you can obviously see when this downtrend, which is signified by my diagonal line, but you can just see the lower highs and lower lows. You don't need the line, it just shows it clearly. And then when it breaks above that, then maybe that will set in a different trend. So clearly, what's opposite to a downtrend? That's right, Simon. You don't need to be a genius. It's an uptrend. And so that then appears to me, trying to be a logical person, to be, wow, that one was long. Something like this. Now, these are subjective lines, and they are by no means absolute. And you can draw them wherever you like. However, I've put them there. They feel logical to me, so that's fine, and I'm happy to keep them there. What this therefore resembles to me is a break of that downtrend, which was lower highs and lower lows within the weekly range, a break of it here, which then started to produce some higher highs and higher lows. And now I'm thinking, hello, is this now a change in character again? And it may just be some sideways oscillation. The longer it goes sideways up against resistance, the more likely it is to break above and maybe retest the current high. Or is this about to set in a series of lower highs and lower lows and maybe come back down and retest the bottom of the range? And so even though I said I don't like a cluttered screen, just a few lines I think is fine, because what it doesn't do is detract me from actually what the price action is doing, because at the end of the day, that's the thing that you need to be aware of, because your reaction to that and how you trade around that price action is the thing that's going to make you money or give you losses. So the price action is the most important thing at the end of the day. So in this kind of situation, up against resistance, I really want personally to only go short, maybe with some closures below this this bottom line. And I would like to see if it does break above this weekly resistance, then maybe a retest, but without breaking down straight away. And then that would make me more confident for some more upside. So I think that's 8 minutes. I'm going to leave it there. There's not much else to say today. Hopefully next week might be a bit more exciting, although I kind of get the feeling that things are just cooling off a bit on in terms of volatility. The question in my mind is, how many weeks will we go sideways for? Whoa, within this range, because as of tomorrow's closure, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be the 8th week. So coming into the 9th week within this range. I just wish it would go up or down. And as a trader, clearly you can take advantage of both directions in price movement. All right, that'll do. So happy Saturday to you all, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Bye.